New Superman, issue 9, Gene Luen Yang writing, Victor Bogdanovich on art. And this was hilarious. I don't know about anyone else, but I was cracking up a lot during this issue.
Yep. Lex is bad. First, Lex is bad Mandarin. I thought that was pretty great.
Lexi's bad Mandarin, and then the constant, like, the translator, because basically,
Yeah.
Keenan's been taken to LexCorp to America because Lex wants his help with stuff. And
Something.
With something. And Master I Ching is actually hired to be his translator, even though I don't think they're aware of the connection between them. Like they say, "Oh, I believe you know Master I Ching," but I don't think they seem to know the extent of which he's helping him. Did you read this, Connor?
I dropped this a while ago, remember?
Did you?
Yeah, he dropped it a while.
Okay, I forgot.
I dropped after the first arc.
Fair enough. I just
You said this last issue as well.
I think I did. Yeah, it's been a month. All right.
Yeah.
I think the hardest I laughed though was when he tells Keenan he's his third best student, and then Keenan protests.
Yeah.
And the girl's like, "Well, I'm better than you in T-shirt twin." So the fact that they're bringing back the T-shirt twin,
Yeah, that's
just
pretty
killed
funny.
me.
Yeah, that's pretty
It was
funny.
great.
Because it's not even just the third best student. It's you're the third best student in my Wednesday night class. Is the exact
Wednesday night
same.
class.
Yeah,
That's right.
that was really funny. But no, because basically Master I Ching keeps deciding to because Lex will say something in English and it'll be something really, really, really pleasant. You know, Lex is talking him up. He's trying to charm him because he's wanting his help. And then Master I Ching like translates it into something really mean, and as if, I said you're a buffoon or something like that. And then there's this running joke where Keenan keeps going, "He did not say that," and they kept playing with that throughout the issue. It was fun.
Pretty good.
So yeah, Lex brings them to America. So they're on the plane. They get there, and Keenan actually at least a bit of points because he says, "Oh, Americans still don't know how to cook noodles properly," but
They cover it in tomato sauce.
yeah, it's like. That's Italian, Keenan! Italian food there!
Yeah.
But hey, but no, it's all good stuff. And then Lex reveals that he can speak good Mandarin because he starts whipping out.
Yeah.
He's
I'm glad, because I'd have expected Lex to have
Well,
been able to.
yeah.
well, it seemed like he just wanted to.
He plays the fool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
It's established that what I'm assuming is he establishes he can't, so that maybe they'll say things between each other, thinking he can't understand them.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh,
Basically
he knows
what he
everything
does.
that's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Lex.
He drops it. But anyway, so he reveals that he's got this door that's related to Keenan's powers and his symbol and all that, and it's like a doorway, and he says, "Oh, there's like unknown energy coming from the other side, and if you can open it, this will put you to your full potential because you've only got 2 of your powers so far, and your third one's kind of sketchy. You're not quite full control." And I Ching tries to say, "Well, no, this is a shortcut, and shortcuts are dangerous, Keenan.
You don't earn.
Not earned."
You know?
But Keenan's like, "Yeah, but that means I can help find find out what happened to my mother and that quicker. I need to take this chance." So he does it anyway.
Because that's initially why Keenan doesn't want to go, because him and the Justice League of China are investigating what happened with his mom.
Yeah.
And now he gets sidetracked over to Metropolis to be with Lex.
Oh,
And
which reminds me, so we see Delaney and Baxi like doing their stuff back in China, and Robin Bot.
Robin Bot.
I love Robin Bot so much. Baxi's made a robot Robin, and Delaney's like, "I thought you wanted a human Rob." He's like, "I did, but it didn't work out." So we've got this robot who
talking about his sister.
yeah, it's so good. Robin Bot, I am so down for.
But
Robin
and it
Bot.
doesn't look like a traditional like android. It's a Star Wars droid.
Oh yeah,
almost.
it's far more like BB-8 with some arms than anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's
But
really funny.
It's got the Robin
I was
color
picturing
scheme.
it like an android
Yeah.
sort of Robin, like
No.
a robot Robin
No.
sort of kid.
No.
No, okay, cool.
And it's got a bit of an attitude as well, because it's,
Like all the best droids do.
Yeah.
So when they show up, they're playing mahjong, and Keenan tells Robin Bot, don't finish the game. He's got it where he wants it. And Robin Bot responds like, "Well, you're like 23% chance of winning."
Yeah, he
So-
says, "If I take over for you, you've got a 60% more chance of winning."
Yeah,
That's pretty
pretty great.
Yeah, but yeah. So back to the main plot. Keenan is like, "Oh, I'm going to open this door." So he opens the door, and oh noes, who'd have thought it? Bad thing. It's like a portal to like hell or so, I don't know, some mystical evil.
Yeah.
What do they call it?
Chinese mysticism.
Yeah. It's unleashed horrors, and oh no, now we have something to fight and stop, and whatnot. So that was kind of where we rounded the issue up. But no, it was a really fun issue. Like it was cracking me up. Keenan interacting with Lex was great. Robin Bot was great. This is such a great, connected to everything else, but also fairly standalone because it does stick to Keenan and his people. Even though Lex is in it, it doesn't feel like oh, I need to know what Lex has been up to in the other books to follow this at all.
And Keenan's kind of like, who's this clown? Why does he want to bother with me? So it's just his attitude towards it. And I also like how Yang is using Superman's powers with, what are they called? The triads of his power. So, his hands and his breath and his hearing. Like, if you read each one of them, you can see how it ties into a Superman power.
And it's all because it's that sort of octagon shape that he's got, and each side's one power, and he's got like 3 of them unlocked, and he needs to discover and how to control the rest of them before he can use them. So it's kind of like taking Superman's power and combining it with the whole idea of chi and like control. You'd get in like a martial arts movie, like, or you'll discover your true power when you master the techniques, and it's kind of blending that, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of a really nice idea. Really nice idea. So other characters show up to try and stop them. Actually, that show up. I'm not familiar. China White's one of them. I'm not super familiar with the other ones. They show up and try and stop this from happening because they're aware that bad shit's going to go down. But of
course, seeing China White, like, seen that character in a good long while. So
yeah,
I can't remember when she last popped up.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah,
and of course Superman pops up at the end because obviously they're in Metropolis, stuff's going down, and
I would hope so. Frankly,
for the second issue this week, he shows up in mostly silhouette, so you can't see his suit. And because I can't remember, was New Superman also solicited as a Reborn
I think it is.
Aftermath issue? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Then he's showing up at the end. So there you go. Yeah. That's a New Superman this week. It was really fun, solid.
I'm glad to hear it's still good.
Yeah. And Master I Ching's becoming quite a gem as well.
No.
Really fun.
It's like Yoda.